بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. الحمد لله رب العالمين. Inshallah, we are continuing from the lesson number 1. If you can remember, the last time we weren't able to complete the lesson, and so today we are continuing from where we stopped. So actually, if you can remember, we were explaining inna. This point, this was where we stopped, right? I was explaining here, and then I said we will continue from this point. So to just do a brief recap, I'll just use some few seconds to do some brief recap before we continue. So we said that inna comes with only jumla ismiya, but it doesn't go with jumla fi'liya. And I will also say that the inna has it will always have an ism and then a khabar. That we call the ismu inna and then the khabaru inna. And then we also said that the ism of the inna is always going to be mansub. So for example, considering the second point here, you can see that if I say inna, okay, so for example, if I say certainly Ahmad is a student, I gave that example yesterday, this particular example, okay, certainly Ahmad is a student. So we are emphasizing Ahmad. Ahmad is the should I say the object of the emphasis, okay. So that is what we term as the ismu inna, okay. The thing we are emphasizing is the ismu inna, and then the information that comes after the emphasis is what we term as the khabar inna. And then we said that the ismu of inna, the now we are emphasizing, is always going to be mansub. So like here, inna sa'ata, indeed the watch, and then the khabar is going to be marfu, indeed the watch is beautiful. So inna sa'ata jamilatu. So that was the three things we mentioned. So we are continuing from this point, inshallah. Okay. This was where we stopped in the book. So they are saying that Ikra al-amsilata al-atiyah. Okay. So here, if you can see, al-mudarrisu jadidun. Now, if you want to emphasize this statement, we are going to use inna. And if you attach inna, there will be a grammatical effect. And that grammatical effect is going to be the ism of the inna. The noun you are emphasizing will now tend to be mansub. Okay. So I hope you can see here. This one is now mansub. Hope you can see. Okay. And then the khabar, the news or the information that comes is going to remain marfu. I hope you can see that. Okay. So that was what we said. And so that is what they are doing here. So if you can see here. Okay. So let me show you something. I'm coming. I hope you can see. Okay. So we have here Al-Mudarrisu Jadidun. This is a nominal sentence, a jumla ismiya. The teacher is new. Okay, so if you want to say certainly, then the teacher is new, or verily the teacher is new. We are trying to emphasize the statement. You say inna al-mudarrisa. So this mudarrisa is the ism of the inna. Okay, and then this jadidun is the khabar. Okay, so inna al-mudarrisa, not inna al-mudarrisu. Okay, so please take note. And then here, if you consider this part, we are going to have like we have here Fatima to Tabibatu. Okay, Fatima is a what? Is a doctor, right? Fatima is a doctor. So if you want to emphasize it and you use inna, so inna Fatimata, the Fatimata will tend to Fatimata. And then Tabibun, okay, so Tabibun will now remain Tabibatun. Okay, it will remain Tabibatun. Now have here Hamidun Mutazawwijun. Hamid is married, so if you want to say inna Hamidan, so you see inna Hamidan Mutazawwijatun. Mutazawwijun. Okay. So if you can observe, the inna, the ism of the inna are those that are marked in red. Okay, that are marked in red. So if you observe very well, you see they are all mansub. Al-Mudarrisa, Fatimata, hamidan. So inna al-mudarrisa, inna Fatimata, inna hamidan. So always the noun we are emphasizing will be mansub, and then the khabar will always be marfu. Hope that is clear. Okay. So we'll continue from this point where they are saying that adkhil inna ala al-jumal al-atiyah watbit awakhir al-kalimat. Okay. So it's just the same thing we have done, that what they have just shown us above. So we are going to add inna. We are going to emphasize this statement using inna. That's simply what we are going to do. But you have to be careful about the grammatical changes, especially the i'rab. Okay. So if you can see here, we have ad-darsu su'abun. Ad-darsu su'abun. The lesson is difficult. So if you want to say inna, if you want to say the lesson is difficult, you want to emphasize the statement. You see what? Inna darsa su'abun. I hope that is clear. Now we have here as-sayyaratu jamilatun. So you now say inna as-sayyarata jamilatun. Al-Qur'anu kitabullahi. So inna al-Qur'ana kitabullahi. I hope that is clear. Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam rasulullahi. So inna Muhammadan sallallahu alayhi wa sallam rasulullahi. I hope that is clear. So here Aminatu talibatun. So you say what? Inna Aminata talibatun. Okay. Al-lughatul arabiyyatu sahlatun. So how do you say? If you want to put emphasis, inna al-lughatal arabiyyata sahlatun. Please observe something here. This is an na'at, okay, and this is na'at to this. So that's why you can see alif walam and alif walam, the na'at and then the man'ut. If you can remember, we said they must follow each other in i'rab. So if the inna comes here, inna al-lughata, you will say al-arabiyyatu. It must also change. If you can remember, we said the na'at and then the man'ut, the noun and then the adjective, that is modifying the noun, must always follow each other in 4 conditions. One of them we said was the i'rab. Okay, the i'rab. If the noun is mansub, the adjective will be mansub. If the noun is majrur, the adjective will be majrur. If the noun is marfu, the adjective will be marfu. So please take note. So if you put inna here, inna al-lughata, here will also be al-arabiyyata, not arabiyyatu. Then this one will be sahlatun. Then this is the khabar, sahlatun. But these are just joined together. Okay. Arabic language. There are 2 words together. But one is na'at and the other is man'ut. So here, هذه الساعة غالية. So how do you change it? إن هذه الساعة غالية. Here too you have to be careful, because if you can remember, we said هذه is mabni. Okay, لا تتغير. Okay, لن تتغير أبدا. It will never change. هذه is mabni. If you can remember, in the grammar lessons we mentioned some certain classes of mabni. We learned mabni. So one of them was the asma'ul ishara. Okay, asma'ul ishara, except the dual. So hazihi, haza, haulai, ulai, all these are mabni. You don't change. So if the inna comes, they will not be affected. Rather, the badal will be affected. If you can see, this is badal to this one. When a noun with an alif wa lam comes after ism ishara, it is called a badal. So if you can see here, as-sa'atu is a noun having alif wa lam and coming after ism ishara. So it is called al-badal, a substitute, meaning they are both talking about the same thing. If I remove the sa'atu, this one, the sentence will still make complete meaning. So if you want to observe, hazihi ghaliyatun, this is expensive. Actually, we are pointing to something, you say this is expensive. It makes a complete meaning. But if I say hazihi sa'atu, this hazihi and then this sa'atu, they are the same thing. Just that you are trying to, this one is coming for more clarity, to clarify. I mean, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. But in actually, I mean, in reality, they are talking about the same thing. So they are substitute. So that's what we mean by the badal. Okay. So when inna comes and there's an ism ishara with a badal, the ism ishara doesn't change. Okay. So for example, Allah says in the Quran, Inna hazal Qur'ana. You see, Inna hazal Qur'ana. So this the haza after the inna, it doesn't change. It is mabni. But the now following al-Qur'anu, it will now be al-Qur'ana. So inna hazal Qur'ana yahdi lillati hiya aqwa. Okay. أو إن هذا القرآن يقص على بني إسرائيل أكثر الذي هم فيه يختلفون. You see, so that's a similar thing that is happening. Okay, that is similar thing that is happening. So another one, إن هذه أمتكم. إن هذه أمة, it is initial okay, أمتكم أمة واحدة وأنا ربكم فاعبدون. So similar thing, that is what I'm saying. So please take note. When there is an ism ishara, there is a badal. The ism ishara remain unaffected, but the badal will change. So here will now be inna hazihi sa'ata ghaliyatun. Bilalun ghaniyun. So you now say inna bilalan ghaniyun. Al-mudiru fil fasl. So inna al-mudira fil fasl. Okay, inna al-mudira fil fasl. Al-ma'u baridun. Inna al-ma'a baridun. I hope that is clear. So they explain here, as-sayyaratu jamilatun. So when we say as-sayyaratu jamilatun, this is a nominal sentence, a jumla ismiya. So it have a mubtada and then a khabar. So the mubtada is as-sayyaratu, the car. Jamilatun, beautiful, is the khabar. It gives us information about the car. So if you bring inna, the mubtada, okay, the mubtada, most of the time that will now be the ism, the ism of the inna, and it will turn to mansub. I hope you are getting it. Here it is marfu, but here you can see it is now mansub. So inna sayyarata jamilatun khabaru inna. I hope that is clear. Okay. Nuwasil. Let's continue. So we have here تأمل المثالين ثم كون جملا مثلهما من الكلمات الآتية. Okay, so what they want you to do is they have given you two examples here. المثال الأول المثال الثاني, example 1, example 2, and they want you to read them and then do this one in the form in which this one is done. So just see how the pattern of this example, then you complete this exercise based on that pattern. So I'm in al-Hindi, anta, I'm in al-Pakistan. Are you from Hind, India? Or in Pakistan or from Pakistan? So this is a question. So similarly, if you can now see here, anta, mujtahidun, or keslanu. So they want you to use it to form a sentence. So you are going to say, anta, mujtahidun, am keslanu. Are you hardworking or lazy? So basically, it is going to be, we are going to form interrogative, sentences. Okay, interrogative sentences with this one, and it is something that is easy. So what we usually do is that we don't answer all the exercises, so that the student will just be, should I say, we give at least, as we are doing which once in a time, we give one example, one exercise to the student to also try their hands. So this one I would like to give it to the student to try your hands in it. We are going to provide the answers to it. And then even if you have a problem, you can contact the moderators. Inshallah, they will help you out. Okay. But we'll provide answers. So if you check, if you do it, and you want to verify, you can send it to the moderator in the various groups, or on the various WhatsApp groups, or if you are not in the group, I don't know where you are accessing it, we will provide access to it, maybe in the description of the link, or depending on wherever you are getting it, there will be answers. Okay, so try to check we'll get the access to it. Okay. So that is it. So we'll come to this one. تأمل أمثلة الآتية. Okay. The zoo. Okay. مديرنا ذو لحية طويلة. So please observe something. We are going to learn something that we call zoo. This one, zoo. I think we have came across it. It is from the Asma'ul Khamsa. Okay. It is from the Asma'ul Khamsa. And it means possession. Okay. Yesterday, I think in the last lesson, we explained it. A little bit. Okay. What it simply means is possession or belonging to. So if I say Ada zu malin, meaning I possess a lot of money. Okay, so when it's used, it means possession. Okay. So when they say, so observe this example. Mudiruna, our principal, zu lihyatin tuwilatin, meaning he has a lot of beard. Lihyatun is the beard. Okay, the beard. Okay. Tuwilatin, long beard. I hope that is clear. So when you say zu, meaning he has, or he possesses, or he has it, he belongs to. I hope that is clear. Okay. But as we go, we may see other, further explanation of it. So let's read here. هذا الدفتر ذو ورق مسطر. هذا الدفتر, this is notebook. ذو ورق, it has warak. Okay, the warak is the papers. Okay, the papers of the book, the leaflets. It could also mean just leaves. The leaves of the tree is also called warak. Okay, وَطَفِقَا يَخْسِفَانِ عَلَيْهِمَا مِنْ وَرَكِ الْجَنَّةِ. Okay, when Adam alayhi salatu wassalam and then Hawa, when they ate from the tree, and then the ni'mah that Allah engulfed them in, they were clothed, they were dressed up, and it was a ni'mah from Allah. But when they disobeyed and they ate from the tree, their dress flew away, their dress went off, and so they were naked. So Allah says, فَطَفِقَا يَخْسِفَانِ عَلَيْهِمَا مِنْ وَرَكِ الْجَنَّةِ. مِنْ وَرَكِ. You see this one, مِنْ وَرَكِ الْجَنَّةِ. They started tearing, leaves of Jannah, the trees in Jannah, to cover their private parts. Okay, to cover themselves. Okay, so this warak could also mean leaf, just leaves of the tree. But in most sense, it means the leaf, the book, the papers of the book, so called warak. Okay, and it will have other meanings like documents or whatever. It depends. But in this list, at this stage, let's just say it is leaves or papers. So zu warakin, it has papers, musattarin, lines, lined papers. There are some papers that have lines on them. That's what we mean by musattarin. Satarun is line, a line. Okay, satar is a line, just a line, so called satar. So musattarin, lined. When you have line and then you have ed, you add ed at the end. Okay, lined papers. So that's what it means. So that the notebook has lined papers. So Ahmadu talibun zu ilmin wa khulukin. Ahmad is a student, zu ilmin, who he has, ilm, knowledge, wa khulukin, and good manners. Okay, and good manners. Yesterday I told you what khuluk means. Khuluk means characters, but most of the time it comes to mean what? Good characters, not just any character, but good characters. But it could also mean in general just character. I hope that is clear. So هذا القميص ذو كم قصير. This shirt ذو كم, it has كم قصير. What is كم? It's كم. It's in كم. I'll come and explain something. كم. What is كم? The كم is the sleeve. Okay, the part of the shirt that covers your hands. So you see long sleeves or you see short sleeves. That's what we mean by the kum, the sleeves, the part of the shirt that covers your hand. So zu kummin, it has qasirin. Qasirin means short. If you can remember, it's the opposite of tuwilun, long or tall. Qasirun means short. So zu kummin qasirin, it has short sleeves. So has short sleeves. I hope that is clear. Wa zakia zu kummin tuwilin, and that zakia is the same as zalika. Okay, zakia is the same as zalika, and that zu has a khata'un minhum. I think this is a typing mistake. Okay, it's not zawu. This should be zu. This one is supposed to be dhamma. It's a typing mistake. So wazakia zu kum min tawilin, and this has, long sleeves. Al-masjidu allazi fi hayyina zu manaratin wahidatin. Al-masjidu allazi fi hayyina, the masjid which is in our area. Allazi which fi hayyina. Hayyin, if you can remember, we said is the area or district or whatever. If you take any city, they further divide it into areas. So you say, this is my area, this is your area. My area is called so and so. So that's what we mean by hayy. It could also mean district. Okay. So al-masjidu allazi fi hayyina, the masjid which is in our area or which is in our district, however you want it. Zu manaratin, it has manaratin, the minaret. Manaratun is the minaret. Okay, it's the minaret. When they build a masjid and then you see they try to put something on it as an elongation. Okay, that part of the masjid is what we mean by the minaret. Okay, the manaratin. Manarat is the minaret. So zu manaratin wahidatin, it has one minaret. I hope that is clear. In English, we just call it minaret. Minaret. Okay, so let me try to explain something. Please observe very well. Lihyatin, warakin, ilmin, kummin, manaratin, ma huwa sababu lizalika. What is the cause of this? What is the cause of that? You can see that they are majrur. After the zu, you see it is majrur. After the zu here, 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 it is majrur. What is the cause? So zu lihyatin, but not zu lihyatun. Zu warakin, zu ilmin, zu kummin, zu manaratin. So why is it majrur? So it is a grammatical rule. The zu is acting like a mudaf. It is a mudaf. And so the noun that is coming after it is going to be mudaf ilay. And mudaf ilay da'iman yu'rabu majrur. Mudaf ilay is always majrur. So that is why when you have zu and then a noun is coming after it as a mudaf ilay, it is going to be majrur. So you will never hear zu malun. Okay, no. You say zu malin. Has a rajul zu malin. This man has a lot of wealth. Okay, zu malin. So Allah says wa fawqa zu ilmin. You see, wa fawqa zu ilmin, not zu ilmun, zu ilmin. So when after the zu, the noun that is coming is mudaf ilay, and it is always going to be majrur. So please take note of that. I hope that is clear. Okay. Wasil. And let me also add, and it is going to be singular. It is going to be singular. It is going to be singular. So you will say zu awrakin. Okay. You will say that. It will just be singular. So you will say zu amwalin. Has a rajul zu amwalin. You rather say what? Has a rajul zu malin. So most of the time that is the rule. There may be exception. But in most of the cases, it is always going to be singular. Okay. And now that comes. And it is going to be majrur as well. So اقرأ الأمثلة ثم حول الجمل الآتية مثلها. Okay. So here has a طالب ذو خلق. You see, if you can see here, هؤلاء الطلاب ذو خلق. ذو خلق. Now what they want to do is that they want to teach us the plural of the zu. Let me try to tell you, the zu is only used for singular. That is singular. If you have one student and you want to say this student is intelligent, or he possesses a lot of knowledge, you are going to say haza talibu zu ilmin. Zu ilmin. You just use the zu ilmin. But if there are several of the students and you say haula'i tulab, okay, haula'i tulab, these students possess a lot of knowledge, you won't use zu again, because the zu, as I just said, the zu is for singular only. It's for singular only. So in that case, we are going to use zawu. You see this one, zawu. That is the plural. So that's what they are trying to teach us. I hope that is clear. So let me mark it for you. Haza, the mufrad fakat, is for only mufrad. This one is for only mufrad. Wahaza jam'uhu, this is plural. So zu is for one, when you are talking about one person. So you say zu malin, haza rajulu zu malin, this man has a lot of money, or possesses a lot of money. But if you want to say several men, this man, okay, this man has a lot of money. If there are several of them, so you now say haula irrejalu zawu. You see this one, zawu. So zawu malin. I hope that is clear. We won't use zu again. And then let me add again. It is only for masculine also. It is only for masculine. If we are talking about feminine, it is zatu. Zatu. I hope you can see zatu here. Zatu is for feminine. So if you want to see hazihi imra'atu, hazihi imra'atu, this woman has a lot of money. So you see hazihi imra'atu zatu malin. Zatu malin. I hope that is clear. You won't use zu. Zu is for singular masculine. And this is plural masculine. But singular feminine is zatu. And then plural feminine is zawatu. So we have four things. Zu, singular masculine. Zawu, plural masculine. Then we have zatu, singular feminine, one female. If you are describing her, she has a lot of ilm, knowledge. So you see zatu malin. I hope I'm saying mal. Zatu ilmin. She has a lot of knowledge. But if there are plural of them, so this is plural feminine. So you see, you use ulaika nisa. Okay, those women. Okay, zawatu ilmin. They have a lot of knowledge. I hope that is clear. So that is the difference. So please take note of them. Okay. Okay. So please observe here. We have here again. Haza rajulu zu malin kasirin. So if you want to make it plural, you say what? Haula irrijalu zawu malin kasirin. So if you want to make the feminine form, so you say what? Hazihi imra'atu. This woman. So you say zatu malin kasirin. I hope that is clear. And then the feminine form will be what? Haulai nisa. Okay. Zawatu malin kasirin. I hope that is clear. Okay. So we continue from this point, as you can see. Adkhil la'alla ala al-jumal al-atiya ilman bi anna la'alla min akhawati inna. Okay. So la'alla. Yet in the previous lesson we explained a little bit about it. Okay, this la'alla. And then we said it comes for hope and sometimes for fear. Okay, one of the things is it comes for hope. Okay, so that is what we are trying to there's an exercise for it. So they are saying that adkhil la'alla, you are going to put la'alla into this statements, okay, in these sentences, knowing very well, ilman bi anna la'alla, that la'alla min akhawati inna, is from the akhawat, the sisters of inna. So when we say something, they are of the same class, meaning what they are trying to say is that they are of the same class, meaning what inna does, la'alla also does it. So please take note, that's what we say, la'alla min akhawati inna. La'alla is from the sisters of inna, meaning they have the same grammatical, effect on a sentence, or on, the component, the composition of the sentence. So for example, we said that the inna, it makes the ism, we said it has ism and then khabar, and so it makes the ism mansub and then the khabar marfu. So the same thing, la'alla will also do the same thing. So here, huwa bi khairin. Okay, so if you want to say, you say what? La'allahu bi khairin. You can remember, you will say la'alla huwa bi khairin. Yes, like previously I told you, you can say inna huwa bi khairin. You say innahu bi khairin. I hope that is clear. So similar thing, if is happening here, if you are going to use it, you are going to say la'allahu bi khairin, not la'alla huwa. I hope that is clear. And so here, la'allahum bi khairin. Okay, la'allaha bi khairin. La'allahun, here, la'allahunna, right? La'allahunna bi khairin. Then anta, la'allaka bi khairin, right? Anta, you say la'allaka bi khairin. And then here, antum, la'allakum bi khairin. Okay, and then we have anti, la'allaki bi khairin. And then here, antunna, so la'allakunna bi khairin. And then here, ana najihun. If you want to use la'alla, how will you say it? So you say what? La'alli bi khairin. Sorry, this is najihun. This is not. So you say la'alli najihun. La'alli najihun. Ma ma'ana najihun? It's coming from the verb najaha. Najaha is to succeed. So you write an examination and I say najahtu, I've succeeded, or I'm successful in the exams, I've passed. Okay, so it's to succeed, or to excel in something. Okay, so ana najihun, I am successful. Okay, I'll succeed. So la'alli najihun. Okay, so nahnu najihuna. So you say what? لعلنا ناجحون. Hope that is clear. المدير في غرفته. So لعل المدير. So here will now be what? You have to be very careful. لعل المدير. Here will be منصوب. لعل المدير في غرفته. لماذا? What is the why is it so? If you can just remember here, I said that la'alla is from the akhawatu inna, meaning what the inna does, the la'alla also does the same thing. And we said if you should bring inna here, the mudira will tend to have fatha. Okay, so the similar thing that the la'alla also does. So la'alla al-mudira fi ghurfatihi. I hope that is clear. And then here you say what? Al-ikhtibaru sahlun. So you say la'alla al-ikhtibara sahlun. Okay, perhaps the examination is sahl, is easy, right? So we have here اقرأ المثالين ثم أكمل الجمل الآتية بوضع غال أو غالية في أماكن الخالية. So this is اقرأ المثالين. Read the two examples. ثم أكمل الجمل الآتية. Then you complete the following sentences بوضع غال, by placing or by putting غال, this noun, this adjective. غال is an adjective. أو غالية, or this في أماكن الخالية, in the empty spaces, or in the empty. What غال means what? ما معنى غال? Expensive. Okay, expensive. غالية is feminine. when you are talking about something feminine. Say غالية. So هذا القلم غال. This pen is expensive. أصله غالي. Okay, غالي, sorry, غالي. Meaning the word غال, the root origin is غالي. The root origin is غالي. Meaning if you use this, you are not correct. You are not wrong. But we don't actually use it a lot. This is the most common one. But they are all the same. This is its origin. So if you use it, you are correct. But actually, we don't really use it. We just use the gali. Most of the time, the Arabs, they have something. There are some certain nouns based on their, grammatical rules. This may be how it should be. But because of pronunciation difficulty in pronunciation, they will just manipulate the word into, a more easier form, and then they will be using it. But to begin with, this is how it is, or from its origin, this is how it is. But you yourself just observe galiyun, and then galin, which one is easier to pronounce? So you say galin is very easy. Galin, you say galiyun. It's difficult to pronounce. I hope that is clear. So most of the time they have those rules. They usually change some nouns into a pronunciation that is more easier. But that is not the main reason why it is this. There may be other reasons. Okay, but as we just said, this is the origin. Okay. Anyway, so has a column of galin. This pen is expensive. So here too, هذه الساعة غالية. Now here, الكتب العربية, you say what? غالية في بلدنا. Arabic books are expensive in our country. غالية. So why did we use غالية? Okay, لما استعملنا غالية. Why did we use غالية? But why didn't you use غال? The kutub is جمع مؤنث. I'm saying جمع مؤنث السالم. جمع لغير آكل. And so we use غالية. Okay. So هذا الكتاب رخيص وذاك غال. Okay, this is singular and it is masculine. So غال. When it is masculine, you use غال. When it is feminine, you use غالية. That's simple. هذا المؤجم ب100 ريال وهو رخيص وهو غال. This mu'jam. ما معنى mu'jam? Mu'jam is the dictionary. ب100 ريال. It is for 100 riyals. Okay. وهو غال. mu'jam is masculine. So هذه الحكيبة, this bag, غالية, is expensive. Okay. غالية. So let's continue from where we stop. So we have here, we have the exercise number 12, right? Okay. اقرأ المثالين ثم اقرأ الجمل الآتية. بعد ذلك اكتبها مع كتابة الأعداد الواردة فيها بالحروف. Okay. So what they want is, I'm coming, let me. So you see here we have nouns. I'm saying nouns. Numerical. They have written this in numerical form. And so this is mi'a and this is alf. Okay, mi'a is 100. And then alf is what? Is 1,000. I hope that is clear. So mi'a is what? Is 100. And then alf is 1,000. So for example, Allah says in the Quran, الزانية والزاني فجلدوا كل واحد منهما 100 جلدة. The fornicator, the female fornicator, and then the male fornicator, فجلدوا كل واحد منهما, give all of them lashes, or lashed all of them, jalada, lashed all of them 100 lashes, 100 jalda, 100 lashes. okay, mi'ata jalda. So Surah An-Nur, okay, the eye of fornicating in an Islamic state when the Sharia is working, okay, and that thing happened, those who are involved in that, they should be lashed 100 lashes. So this is the same thing, the mi'ata jalda, 100 lashes. And so mi'a means 100, and then alf is 1,000. So Allah says, Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alfi shahrin. It is better than alfi shahrin, 1,000 months. Okay, shahrun is the month, alf is 1,000. So khayrun min alfi is the same word, alfi shahrin. It is better than 1,000. So alfun is 1,000. Mi'atu is 100. Okay, so mi'atu rajulin, mi'atu imra'atin. So what happens is that it's the same thing that is used for whether you are counting masculine or feminine. You just use mi'a. Okay, so mi'atu rajulin, mi'atu imra'atin. That's what they are saying. Whether you are counting masculine things or feminine things, you still will use the same thing. Mi'a. Okay, mi'atu. It doesn't have a masculine spelling or a feminine spelling. It's just the same thing. Alf, the same thing. So alfu rajulin, alfu imra'atin. 1,000 men, 1,000 women. I hope that is clear. And what also happens is that after the mi'a and then the alf, whatever you are counting is singular. Okay, it is not going to be plural. It's going to be singular. So mi'atu rajulin. Okay. Mi'at alfu rajulin. So Allah says khayrun min alfi shahrin. Shahr is just 1 month. Okay, shahrun is just 1 month. Okay, so shuhur or ashhurin. Ashhur is the plural. But Allah doesn't say alfu khayrun min alfi ashhurin. Say alfu shahrin. Okay, so what happens is that after, when you say 1,000, whatever you are going to mention is supposed to be singular. So you say alfu kutubin. You say alfu, you say alfu kitabin. I hope that is clear. You won't use the plural form. I hope that is clear. Okay. So you say what? Alfu talibin, not alfu tulabin. So please take note. When you are using mi'a and then 100 and then 1,000, the thing the ma'dud is going to be singular. And they are going to be they are going to be the same whether you are counting masculine or feminine things. So I hope that is clear. Okay. So observe here, we have هذا التلفاز B. So this one is what? This is 1,000. How we write 1,000? Okay. So you say B alfi riyalin. This tilfas, the tilfas is the television. Okay, the television is what, remember, the tilfas. So هذا التلفاز B alfi riyalin is for 1,000 riyals. So in the mi'atu dolarin, I have $1,000. Okay, dolarin is just the American currency. Okay, so في هذا الكتاب, in this book, okay, mi'atu صفحة, there are 100 pages. بكم هذه الحكيبة هي ب100 ريال. في هذه الكلية, in this kulliyah, in this college, or in this, faculty, mi'atu talibin. So you see what I was saying. You use to labin. Okay, you don't say there are 100, so they are plural, and you going to use plural here. Whatever you are counting is supposed to be singular. When you are using 100 or 1,000 in Arabic language, you say 1,000 as if you are saying 1,000 students or 100 students, not students, like in English language. Okay, so when you are using it, the 100 and then the 1,000, the ma'dud, whatever you are counting, is supposed to be singular. So please take note of that. So mi'atu talibin min Pakistan wa mi'atu talibin min Indonesia. I hope that is clear. Okay, so we have this exercise again. كون جملا مستعملا الكلمات الآتية. Okay, so you are going to form your own sentences using the kalimat, the words that are below. So this one, we are going to have 2 exercises. The first one I already give it to the student, and then this one, to a very short one, just this one alone, we'll add it so as 2 assignments for the student to try their hands on it. And as I said, we provide the answers so you can cross-check, and you can also send it, those who are in the groups, you can send it to the moderator, inshallah, to cross-check for you. So, and if there's correction, they will make for you, inshallah. So these are just you are going to form sentences using these particular words. So zakiyun means intelligent. Okay, so mi'atu 100, we have said it. Mutazawwijun, married. So you're going to form sentence. So you can say ana mutazawwijun, I am married. That's just simple. Azabu means someone who's not married. Is the opposite of mutazawwijun. Mutazawwijun is a married person, a male. The feminine could be mutazawwijatun, a female who's married. But azabu is, should I say bachelor, or someone who's not married. That's what we mean by azabu. So if I say ana azabu, I'm not married. Okay. So hulukun is character, and I said most of the time it is used to actually mean good character. Okay. As Allah told to the Prophet, okay. So dolarun is just the American currency. I've told you the dollar. Okay, so galin, expensive. So we have here al-kalimatul jadida. These are the new words. So if you see this, you know that the lesson is almost at the end. So zakiyun, as I said, intelligent. Askiya'u. So please, this assignment, just do it. Form sentence with it. Very easy. Just form your own sentence. Okay, with it. You know the meaning. Form sentence. So have here zakiyun, intelligent. The plural is askiya'u. Okay, askiya'u. So if I say haula'i tulab, askiya'u. Okay, haula'i tulab, askiya'u. These students, they are very intelligent, or they are intelligent. Okay, so gabiyun. Gabiyun is the opposite of zakiyun. Zakiyun is intelligent. Gabiyun is, should I say, stupid? Okay, is the opposite word. Okay, akbiya'u is the plural. So khulukin is a character. Akhlaqu or akhlaqun is the plural. Akhlaqun, characters. Okay. So mi'atu, 100, alf, 1,000. Okay. Rubbiyatun, rubis. Okay. Rubbiyatun is the plural. Okay, it's a currency. Mutazawwijun, married. Okay. Azabu, should I say not married, like what's the name? Say bachelor or something. Okay. The plural is azabu, azabun. Okay. So Yahudiyun, it means the Jew. Okay, Jew. Yahudun, the Jews. Qalat al-Yahudu wal-Nasara. Okay, as Allah said, Qalat al-Yahudu wal-Nasara. As Allah said, and the Jews and the Christians says. So Yahudiyun is one Jew. The plural is Yahudun, Jews. I hope that is clear. Nasraniyun is one Christian. Nasraniyun, one Christian. Nasara is Christians, several of them. So Nasraniyun, a Christian. Nasara is the plural. Yahudiyun, one Jew. Yahudun is the plural, Jews. I hope that is clear. Mu'jamun. Inshallah, one day we'll look at the origin of it, of this one. Okay, it comes in the Quran a lot. It comes from actually Hada Yahudu. So Allah says in the Lazina Amanu wal Lazina Hadu is from the same origin. Hadu, okay, Hada, to return in repentance to Allah. So they got this name from, okay, from one particular incident that happened. Okay, so for example, in Surah Al-A'raf, you see similar thing. Okay, inna hudna ilayk. Okay, when Musa alayhi salatu wasalam prayed to Allah. So one day, inshallah, we'll explain it explicitly and we'll bring up that thing. Okay, very beautiful. Okay, Mu'jamun. The Mu'jamun is the dictionary. Okay, Ma'ajim is the plural. Dolarun, the dollars. Dolaratun is the plural. Safhatun is a page. The page of a book is called Safhatun. Okay. Safahatun. Okay, pages. Najihun. Okay. Najihun, successful. Najihuna is a plural. Okay. The najihun is the successful person. Okay. We call it ism fa'il. Okay. Ism fa'ilun. The successful person. We'll learn ism fa'il later. The successful person. Okay. Galin, expensive. Kummun. I told you the sleeves. The part of the shirt that covers your hands. So you say short sleeves or long sleeves. That's what I mean by kummun. The sleeves. Akmamun is the plural. Okay, so I think we have gotten to the end of the lesson. Please, if anything is not clear or there is any question, try to draw our attention, and inshallah we'll try to elaborate on it. Okay. جزاكم الله خيرا في حياتكم وبارك الله لي ولكم في قرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. والسلام على من نزل عليه القرآن محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.